and pleaded and told me that he is so in love with me, is unending, unconditional, and undying. But see, my only reply was, no way. What will a carpenter's boy profit me? I knew him, he was from Nazareth. His mom was Mary and his dad was Joseph. They were all carpenters, paupers, no place to lay their heads. They didn't have a shelter. For him to even say that the Son of Man has no place to lay his head. But see, he offered me a ring. He professed his undying love for me on his knees. He told me everything. I could hear his plea. See, he was so sincere. I understood that this was sincerity. I could feel that everything he was saying was from the depths of his heart. But I needed something better. I needed Gucci bags. I needed Chanel's. I needed Bugatti. I needed Ferrari. I needed fame. I needed wealth. I needed to be on top of the world. And so when he looked me in the eye and offered me the ring of eternity, with a crown of immortality, with a kingdom beyond what I could see or imagine, I just turned him down. For seriously, I couldn't understand what a pauper, a carpenter's boy, we have to offer. And my dear, sometimes the flesh needs to be taken care of, and that was all I thought. And so that same day, I followed another man. Let me give you a bit of description. This guy's tuxedo was so on point. His trouser had a gaiter that could just make you say, oh my God. He was so handsome that wow. And I had to call him beautiful. I thought he was my Romeo. He was nice, so I called him Mr. Right. Would you see that type of thing and pass him? But see, everything he offered me were lies. He offered me lies and more lies, pills, but I didn't care if they could kill, as long as they solved my problem for just some minutes or seconds. I was okay with it. And so when he offered me everything, he said he would make me on top of the world. He would give me fame and he would give me money. He would give me everything I ever dreamed of, and his words just came into my soul. See, this guy was so cunning. He was the master of trickery. He knew how to say the right words to hit the right spot. He knew how to exaggerate lies to feel like a girl's little fantasy. And whenever he said it, I just swallowed it. But that was all I wanted, though. What else can a girl want? Gucci, shoes, money, everything. Bustle, hustle, yes. And that's why we joined the bad gang. My dear, I joined the bad gang. He was the one. But he was so handsome, I say again, that I thought he was my Romeo. He was nice that I thought he was my Mr. Right. And his words and his dressing was to kill. And everything he released was just baked up lies. And I swallowed it. I swallowed it. I left everything and went with this man who offered me the world. He said that he would make me the queen of the world if I just surrender my soul to him. He said I should just bow down my head and confess him as my God. He said he was the king of the world, and the world looks like a very big place for me. Wow, the world. God, it's big, oh. And so I followed him. But I forgot that this was not the maker of the heavens and the earth. Though he was a prince of this world, he didn't even create an ant. So what did he have to offer me? And 2 years and 3 years and 4 years and for some people maybe even 50 years. And it's going, and I'm realizing that see, all he ever promised were just a bag of lies and more lies. The gold that glittered has become sawdust and has withered. The beauty and fame have all disappeared. They were just my imagination being tampered with. Everything he had offered had gone astray, and just like the water, it has been swept away. Like a passing glory, I couldn't see it no more. And then I sit down on my chair. The sofa I called furnished and furbished, beautiful, the latest in town, was not like a skeleton with just wood on it. And I sit down to think, and tears roll down my eyes. I feel pain in my heart when I remember that one man was on his knees But that day I rejected him and went with another man, for fame and splendor were just my innate pleasure. And tears rolling down my eyes, and I'm trying to decide, is this the time to call it quits or to end my life? Is this the time to put a stop and to say no more? But see, I'm old and wrinkled. My years have been wasted. I've pursued service, I've pursued everything, and I've forgotten him. I wanted to amass wealth and amass wealth and amass wealth before I said I do. Would he still take me? Would he still love? Would he still care? Would he still be there to sing and profess his undying love for me? Will his heart still here for me? Will he still shout out, "You're my daughter"? Don't you feel the praise that had to go through for you? Don't you see the sacrifice on the cross and you see the blood getting out and it was all for you? Redemption was for you. How would it be? And I decided to take a walk back to the place where I saw that man on his knees. That simple man with just white robes. And I go back there and I see him still on his knees. He hasn't grown wrinkled, he hasn't grown old. With the same ring, I'm professing his love. I'm saying, that's why you're seeing us as red. I will make it as white as snow. Though your sins as red as crimson, though they are black like the darkness, I will make you. Walk away from me with another man. Do you left me on my knees and I felt humiliated, but I'm still at the door of your heart and I'm knocking for you to open them. I'm still there and I'm still yearning for your love. Let's do it together this time. My dear, we all have goals, but there's one destination. There's something we should never forget. There's a man on his knees with a ring, and he's proposing eternity. Let's give it to him, for Jesus is in love with you. Thank you.